You know, one of the most frequently asked questions I get is, what is unity? And to really answer that question, we need to ask for more questions. And they go kind of like this. What is a religion but not a religion? What is a Christian but not only a Christian? What is a denomination and not a denomination? What honors individual differences while seeking universal similarity? When we answer those questions, we answer, what is unity? So let's take them one at a time. So what is a religion but not a religion? At the time of its founding, unity was not intended to be a new religion. When Charles Fillmore was working out the details of this work in his mind, he set out to establish something that would help all people, no matter what their religious beliefs. He wrote, "Unity is a link to the great educational movement inaugurated by Jesus Christ. Our objective is to discern the truth in Christianity and prove it. The truth we teach is not new, neither do we claim special revelation or discovery of a new religious principle. Our purpose is to help and teach mankind to use and prove the eternal truth taught by the Master." Even today, many Unity students prefer to think of unity not as a religion, but as a way of life. The Unity teachings were drafted to be a help in everyday life, and this is still their finest application. The teachings, and we hope the materials we create based on the teachings, provide a path to personal spiritual unfolding. The tools are available to you and can be used by anyone, no matter what his or her nationality, language, or religion might be. What is Christian, but not only Christian? The Unity teachings are based on the teachings of Jesus Christ, and the Bible is our basic textbook. This is only natural, for we are a religion that was born in the United States at a time when Christianity was the predominant religious belief of this country. We recognize Jesus Christ as our divine teacher and our way shower, and we strive to apply his teachings to the situations of life today. But just because we designate Jesus Christ as our teacher and model does not mean that we do not recognize other religious teachers and movements of the world. We believe that there are many paths to God and to spiritual awareness. And regardless of any individual's religious beliefs, all people everywhere are seeking the same thing, God. We strive always to honor and to bless people on their individual quests for God at the same time that we use the teachings of Jesus Christ as our blueprint for learning the ways and wonders of the divinity. What is a denomination and not a denomination? When Unity was founded by Charles and Myrtle Fillmore in the late 19th century, it was not intended to be a distinct and separate religion. Unity was created to be a support to people within their own religions. It was intended to present teachings and practices that could be used in everyday life, regardless of one's formal religious affiliation. However, Charles and Myrtle did their job so well that many people who became familiar with these teachings wanted to adopt them as their primary religious affiliation rather than use the teachings as a support to their current religious practices. They wanted to release the old ideas altogether and become fully Unity. It was at this point that Charles Fillmore began to hold Sunday worship services as well as weekday classes, and the Unity Church was born. Today, there are more than 600 Unity churches and centers and thousands of people who call themselves Unity. So Unity is indeed a full-fledged denomination. However, we don't stop there, for we continue to serve the needs of friends of all religious persuasions throughout the world. Silent Unity is our strongest non-denominational outreach today, just as it was in Charles and Myrtle's time. Silent Unity prays with people from all walks of life about anything that concerns them. When you call, write, or email Silent Unity, we never ask what your religious faith is, just your name and the prayer needed, and then we pray. What honors individual differences while seeking universal similarity? When Charles Fillmore's ideas about spiritual reality were first incubating, he did not have a name to call them. He just knew that he had a certain awareness about the nature of life and of human beings. From studying the information about world religions that was available to him, and from his own inner prayer work, He came to see that there is a universal oneness. All aspects of life interact and support one another. There is a unity of all things. Meditation can lead to an overpowering awareness that everything is part of the one life, part of that great something we call God. However, just as precious is the awareness that all parts of that one life are necessary to it. So our individual differences, our differences of color and gender and nationality and temperament, language and age and likes and dislikes, strengths, weaknesses, everything that makes us the individuals we are absolutely necessary for the full expression of God in our world. Our differences are meant to be savored and honored just as fully as our similarities. It takes all of us to make up our world, and each of us is beloved of God. We are many, and we are one. So there you have it. All 4 questions having been answered, bottom line, you have found unity. And more importantly, unity has found you.